What's good, people? What's good? How y'all doing out there? What's good, peoples? Got the guys, all the guys in the building, man. We got all the guys in the building. We got in the building. Who we got in the building? We got Mustafa, True and Real, Mr. 221, Elder, True and Real, Big Baby Sports, Daniel Berry, Eric Kwan, Luke, Nike Mark, Disruptor, DJ Leno, J Lord, Terrence Hill TV, Truth Over Facts, SRG, Malik. That's right. Get the likes up, y'all. Clippers K, y'all know Clippers K all day. Y'all know what we do. Y'all know what we do. Get them likes up. Mike Marcus in the building. Clipper K, you know what it is. Clipper K, y'all know what it is. Greg Brown, what's up? Big Baby. Oh, he hung out with Fisher yesterday. That's a good look. That's a good look. We definitely gonna go to your channel, check that out. Yeah, Greg, you know, I had live doing, man. Yeah, I might, man. It's been a long time, man. It's been like over a week, man. I had a lot of stuff I had to take care of, man. Shit been going crazy. Been crazy, man. Man, my bets is horrible. What up, Elder?
Salute, Kareem. Can you hear me good?
What's going on?
Can you hear me good?
Yeah, you real good.
All right, cool. Thing made me go through some different stuff to get in here tonight. So, salute, my brother.
What's good? Been a long time. I ain't been on like over a week. I think the last time we went live.
Oh yeah. I don't think I've been on since then either. It's been a minute.
Shit been moving a lot. How you move yet?
Yeah, I got out. I moved.
Man, that was fast.
I wasn't playing around, bro. I wasn't playing around. No need to, you know.
Yeah, you get a lot of support, man. That's a good thing.
Man, again, when you're righteous and you're doing things the right way, y'all got your back, man. You're gonna definitely take care of you. So I was never concerned, never worried, and we're just gonna do what we got to do. I'm gonna change that avatar on this thing. I don't know why it's still that. I thought I had changed it, but I'll make sure I get in here and change it. But yeah, man, it is what it is, bro. And it's sad that it came to this, you know. But it is what it is. It's life, and you just move forward, bro. You know what I mean? I was doing a thing before I met the brother, and I'm gonna be doing a thing after not being with the brother. You know what I'm saying?
See, that's key right there. Cause see, you didn't come in it for like he didn't persuade you like some guys.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, I've been following that shit. You'll be surprised how much information I know. I've been following it like crazy. And a lot of people I noticed they heard him and then joined the faith.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's like it's hard to shake that. Like you said.
It's hard for them to see what it's like to be an Israelite and to keep the commandments and keep the Shabbat and do all that because they learned it from him, you know. But I had years of doing it, and when I cried out to the Father about His truth, He talked to me. Nobody else. He spoke to me. No man didn't show it to me. He directed me through His book and told me which scriptures to go to show me His truth. So, you know what I mean? It's just my testimony. It is what it is. It doesn't matter if a man showed you, as long as you've seen it. You know what I mean? You're blessed if Yah has shown it to you. So, but again, He couldn't take that from me. And what I'm noticing, the majority of the people that are 100% supporting it are the people that didn't come to this way through Him. They were in the faith, so they know what it's like to serve the Most High Yah in spirit and truth. They know what it's like to keep His commandments, feast days, all that stuff, without being a part of that. You know what I mean? So they can see the play clearly. Now, the people that are mesmerized in it, no. And then some of them, most of them are just fearful, bro. They're just fearful because of the level of control. You know, people's like,
Yeah,
well, why didn't your brothers go with you? First and foremost, I didn't give them nothing to go to. I told them I didn't have a side. And secondly, they sitting there thinking, man, he's trying to put him out because they don't know exactly what I'm going to do because I ain't telling them. You know what I mean? So they're like, dang, what would I do? Where would I go? I don't have the resources that elder got, or pastor got. I don't have that. You know what I mean? So fear kicked in, bro. Fear kicked in big time for a lot of them. So when you fearful, now you'll start to receive wicked information that you know for a fact ain't true. But again, my fruit speaks for me, and that's something nobody can take away. That man can do all he wants to try to defame my character and make me look like something I'm not. At the end of the day, man, you can't deny the fruit. You can't. It's just too much. It's too much. He didn't have no communities till I got there. None besides the one they had. You
yeah,
can't deny it.
because Ringo TV been on his top.
And see, this is the thing. This is funny, Kareem. He thinks, because I hear him say it in his videos, he said he's only heard one side of the story. I've never talked to Ringo, ever.
I know Ringo said it. Ringo
Yeah, I
said
never spoke to him.
he
Ringo
said
looked
that.
at the videos that were online, and again, he can discern. He has discernment. It's clear if you really are looking at it objectively, you can see where the person that's offended is at. Because you can look at my first video, it was still in love. All of them been in love, but I mean, I still at that when I did that one on that Saturday night, I still wanted restoration. I still wanted to reconcile the thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 'cause they made it seem like you didn't want to reconcile.
Well, again, people can believe what they hear or know what facts are. And at the end of the day, it is what it is. Now I don't. I ain't gonna lie. It ain't no way in hell. No way in hell I
Yeah.
ever go back there again.
A lot
And
of time went by, and you done moved out already.
oh yeah. See, he said the 30-day thing. Well, see, this is what a lot of people don't know, Kareem. Remember, you knew this, that I got stuff broken up in plots down there. So we had like 7, 8 plots of land. So people don't understand the little bit that he was talking about was an acre and a half. That's it. You know? So I could literally just move across the street or down the street or around the corner. I got houses in all those spots. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't know. He putting this spirit out there like, oh, you're gonna be a vagabond. You ain't gonna have no. I got 3 homes in the neighborhood. What you talking about? You know, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he's wishing all this death on me and vagabond, man. I'm telling you, it may get to this point, but I may release some of these text messages this brother been sending me, bro. You talking about some of the most evil, demonic stuff ever said to man.
Oh,
And
he texting you?
oh well, now he can't because I blocked him. Now he can't, but
Well, he
because I
think you
blocked him.
scared of him?
No, hell no. Now he already know what's up with that. He already knows what's up with
Yeah,
that.
because
Now he will have his minions in here today. So all you minions in here for Pastor Dow, you can tell him. And I've already sent it to him several times and he don't respond. Punk ass nigga. I will meet him in any field that he wants to be met in. All he's got to do is give me time, date, and location, bro. I will meet you any day, sir. I promise you I will. I will meet you. I will meet Pastor Mir. I will meet Pastor Corey. I ain't ducking no smoke from none of you niggas. I will smoke all you niggas. And I ain't talking about with no gun. We can go straight bare knuckles. Any of you boogers. I promise you we can. Let's do it. Test that boast and see if I don't show up.
Yeah, and I'm
He been
pulling up
talking.
too. I'm pulling
He
up
was
too.
no,
You
no, no,
you
no,
know
no,
how I
no,
give it
no,
up.
no, 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 no. I don't need no help. I promise you I don't. I don't need no help, Kareem. I will go, and I ain't got to take no weapons, no nothing. First off, I know the Most High Yah is with me, but I also got confidence in my skills. Let's do it. That's the Pastor Dow, Pastor Mir, or Pastor Corey. Any of them that want some smoke, because I heard they've been talking that. They've been the one putting it out there. I'll meet him in the field. I'll meet him in the field. But every time I say something, they get ghost. They get quiet. They get quiet. We too old for this shit, but I can tell you now, I'll never back down from a man. I ain't never been afraid of a man, and I never will be afraid of a man. I will push that nigga nose through his forehead. I promise you I will. I promise you I will. He will have no knees when I'm done with his ass. He will be maimed. I promise you. And the blessing would be me not taking his life. That would be the blessing. But I'm with it. So all you people in here spying for him, because he got spies everywhere, take that back to him. Record this, take it back to him and tell him what I said. And all I need is a time, a date, and a location. And I promise you I'll be there. I don't give a shit where he says that. See, he talk all that shit, but see, people forget I've been face to face with him. You should have saw him cowering in that meeting when I start coming at his ass. The thing he got so offended. I can't believe you're talking to me this way. Who the hell is you?
Also, you was aggressive because what they were trying to say, because with the
now hold on, Kareem. There's a difference. There's a difference.
Disrespectful.
There's a difference. I wasn't aggressive, like fighting, but I was loud like a man. I was talking like a man. Now I didn't curse him. I didn't use I don't even use vulgar language, like the F-bombs, B's. I don't use that stuff. So I didn't do any of that, but I did call him a liar because he was lying. I did tell him he had a devil because he's full of a devil, as you can see. I said all that stuff. And he comes, I can't believe you talking to me like that. Nigga, who is you? You just a man at the end of the day. You ain't nobody special. I mean, again, you passed it down, but that's it. That's it. You act like I'm talking to Jesus. And I wouldn't talk to Jesus like this. Because Jesus wouldn't be full of this spirit that you full of. I really was talking to that spirit. But he got so offended how I talked to him. And then he started this whole plan to get rid of me. And then he got them dumbass numbnuts over there to agree with him. You know what I'm saying? He got them because, again, they had hatred and jealousy in their heart. What Pastor Dow saw was that I was a viable threat to him for no reason at all. Now, listen to what I'm saying, y'all. He saw me as a threat for no reason because I wasn't. I was trying to lead by example. He saw the level of love that people were showing me, especially when he made me a pastor. He saw the level of love, and he looked at it. It was the same like King Saul with David, bro. When them people came out in the streets singing for King David and said Saul has killed his thousands, but David is 10,000. Man, that shit went to the king's head. Like, what the hell? He got the people singing for him? What's next? The kingdom? And that's what he thought. And again, I didn't want Straitway. I never wanted Straitway. All I wanted to do was be an add and a help to him. That's it.
Because I see they trying to push the narrative that you were trying to, like, basically, like.
Kareem, if I wanted to do my own thing, I could have done that before coming to Pastor Dow. I wouldn't have looked for the people. I spent 3 years trying to find the people of Yah. If I wanted to do my own thing, I could have done it then. I had people. How many people came with me to Straitway that were following me and supporting me then? And I wasn't even trying to build nothing. Nothing at all. Now I got even more support. So people going to see, I'm going to sit back. I'm going to divest myself of everything Straitway, right? I'm selling all property. I'm doing everything. Because that's what they asked me to do. Now, I offered to buy it. He declined my offer. He said, sell the portion that's yours. Cool. Split it with the brothers. Cool. I'm going to be a man about mine. Now, this is what I want to see, though. Let's see if he does the same for me. Because that little 1.5 acre portion he got, I built up. I've been on that land for 13 years building it up and everything that's on that land. So when he sell it, let's see if he send me anything. Lying devil. He ain't going to do shit. You know he ain't. But again, I'm not him. So I can't function like him. I'm not him. Those brothers that labor with me, they're gonna get what they deserve. Watch. And see, he even trying to block me from doing that now. He didn't think I could sell it as fast as I got it. So I already had a realtor down there twice, the week before and this week. And guess what? He's trying not to get, he's telling them brothers, don't give them access to this and don't let them in here. I said, brother, I can sell that shit without them never seeing the inside. It don't make a difference. It don't make a difference. I have multiple buyers for all 5 of them plots I got down there right now. Multiple buyers. They waiting on me. They waiting on me. So, man,
yeah. I think he underestimated how strong you was.
He did. And again, he thought he could cripple me. He thought that he could bury me. But at the end of the day, it is what it is, bro. It is what it is. Pastor Dow ain't always been this way. Because if he was, I wouldn't have been serving alongside of him. I wouldn't have been. I wouldn't have taken on the Straitway name. But really, bro, it's been 4 main things that jacked him up. When he started getting more women, he don't know how to handle them. He don't. He think he do, but he don't. When he started getting a whole bunch of money, that really, really jacked him up. Because when I came to Straitway, they was poor as shit. They were poor as shit. And then the money started flowing, and he changed. Then when the football brothers came, the guys from the NFL and the military brothers came, now he had the rah-rah crew to support him in all the dumb shit. And it just turned into this beast that is called King Dow now. Because that's how I call him that, not to disrespect him. I say it because that's how he functions. He functions like a king.
How
You know,
many oh what up, my boy Marty? Thanks for the super chat, Marty. Appreciate the super chat. He said thanks for putting the battery and D-Lo back. Of course I did that. Appreciate that. But how many wives I got two questions for you. How many wives uh Pastor Dow has, and this guy Disruptor saying what about brother Jamie?
yeah, what about Brother Jamie?
I don't know. He just said actually about brother
That's one of the videos that Ringo did. Brother Jamie was a brother that actually helped me start Straitway, Georgia. But he wasn't there long because he was a skilled laborer at the time. So as soon as he got there, I mean, literally, he wasn't there a month with me. And Pastor Dow pulled him and made him move to Tennessee because they didn't have guys that were skilled laborers, meaning they were contractors, knew how to build and construct. You know what I mean? They had a bunch of guys that were just labor hands that, they didn't have skills. Like they didn't know how to frame. They didn't know how to drywall. They didn't know how to lay block. They didn't know how to do none of that stuff. Flooring. Jamie knew how to do all that stuff. So he pulled Jamie, and then 2 months after that, 3 months after that, he pulled his whole family. So Jamie lived there for 95% of his time. You can go, his name is James Plump, P-L-A-U-N-T. P-L-A-U-N-T. You can pull up his YouTube channel. What's the name already did a nice video on it. Ringo TV did, Reactions. He did a nice video on his testimony. But go listen to Jamie's testimony. And he talks about living at Straitway. He made it clear at the beginning. Pastor Rufus never lived there because I didn't. I never lived on the land at Straitway in Tennessee. So there was a lot of stuff going on. A lot of these people's testimony you're going to hear, I didn't know nothing about it. Again, it's happening in Tennessee, and I'm in Georgia. And these people didn't come tell me. Jamie admitted in his testimony, he never said a word to me about it. I could see he was hurting. That's why I asked Pastor, could he move back to Georgia with me? But by that time, Jamie was done, bro. Jamie was like, man, he was so fried spiritually and mentally. He was like, I'm out of here. And he didn't stay with us but a couple months before he left and, just left the faith. But Jamie's a good brother. I've spoken to him since he put that testimony video out. Me and him are going to link up once I get done doing what I'm doing. I mean, I'm going to tell you this. This whole ordeal has been worth it just for the one single thing of me getting my brother Jamie back. Because I got my brother back through this whole thing. We tight like we were back then. And again, we never were at odds with each other. He just was done with the ministry back then. This is in 2015, bro. This is in 2015 when he left. He was just done with the ministry. So he was gone. He bounced. And he never spoke to anybody since then. So when this came out and his daughter told him about what was happening to me, he started looking at the stuff and seeing everything and like, man, it's the same thing happened to me. So that's why he put his testimony out. It's a powerful testimony against Straitway. And again, it shows the hypocrisy and how they've been living there on that land and how the people there are oppressed. There are people that are still oppressed, man, that I'm believing Yah for. They're crying out. They are. But when you there, man, it's just, apparently it's just really, really bad. Apparently, So we'll see how that ends up. At the end of the day, I was loving Yah and serving Yah and keeping his law, statutes, and commandments well before I met Pastor Dow. I'm going to be still doing it when he dead and in the grave. You hear me? I'm still going to be doing it. So, glory to the King.
Definite, man. Definite. Yeah, definitely that, man.
You asked me, he got 4 wives now. He got 4 wives. Yep, he got 4.
Come on, we got to get the likes up. People, let me tell you this, man. The people in here, we got to get the likes up, man. This is very important because Elder definitely been a part of the community basketball, and a lot of people don't know what's going on. People do know, so it's good to get some clarity on things because I really have no answers. A lot of people would DM me asking me. I don't really know like the full story, but
Yeah. Hold on a second. Kareem, hold on. This disruptor. You said, why didn't I step up for Jamie when he was wronged by Pastor Dow? For one, Jamie never told me he was wronged by Pastor Dow. I just said that. He said that if you listen to his testimony, he never told me what was going on. The one thing I didn't do for Jamie was give him money when he was ready to leave. because Jamie himself was admitting that he was sowing discord amongst the brethren. He was speaking negative about the ministry, Pastor Down, and everything. He was admitting that. So when Jamie wanted to leave, Pastor knew he was going to leave. Pastor called me and told me, he said, I think he's going to leave. If he does, he's going to ask you for money. He said, let's test him and see. He said, don't tell him no at first. Now, if he comes back to you again, go ahead and help him out. He said, but I think he already got money to leave. And I said, okay. So when Jamie came, that's why I said, no, I can't. And he saw that I wanted to help him. If you go look at Jamie's testimony, he tells you everything. He said he could see it in my eyes that I wanted to give him some money, but I couldn't. So I followed that instruction. And when Jamie came, Jamie literally called me 40 minutes later and said, I got the money, I'm going to leave. I'm the one that took him to get the U-Haul. I'm the one that spent the time on it. I'm the one that gave him the instruction on what to do when he leaves. Me and Jamie have always been tight. Was that a bad situation? It was. Was we all hurting? I was hurting bad because that was my brother and I loved him. See, a lot of people don't know that when Jamie first came to the faith, he was telling me and him was talking online on, what do you call it, Facebook. And he was saying to me, I got to get out of Michigan, man. I got to get out of here. I got to get out of here. I had never met that man before in my life. We had just talked, on the platforms and saw each other with Straitway. So we start talking, through Facebook Messenger, right? When that man told me in his heart, this was back in 2011. When that man told me in his heart he had to get the hell out of Michigan, guess what I told Jamie? Bro, you and your family can come here and stay at my house. I had a 2-bedroom townhouse. He said, really? You don't know me like that. I said, I know your spirit. You're welcome to come. So if you really want to leave, pack your shit and just show up. All you need is gas money to get here, bro. We got food. We got everything else. The boys can sleep on the couches downstairs. You and your wife can have the spare room. That's how Straitway Georgia started, with me committing to Jamie that he can come stay with me. And I never met the man before in my life. Never. So people don't know the bond that me and Brother Jamie got. They don't know it. Me and him do, but they don't know it.
Gravy. Let me tell you the type of brother I am, Gravy. This is
you made it earlier. Okay, my bad, homie.
This is a big thing that happened to Elder. And this is real life stuff, man. And sometimes people need the community. It's not all the time about, I know we definitely gonna get into some basketball, but we have to be there for people. You'd be surprised sometimes people just talking, it can help them. So, I don't think that's right. You saying this Sunday sermon on a Thursday. The point is, Elder been great to this community, and this is something that he's, this is life changing. Y'all don't see it like that because y'all think it's just I don't know how y'all see it, but that's just like somebody getting divorced, married. This is something, a big life changing thing he's going through. So I think it's good that if he want to express himself through y'all, because everybody y'all all know him. So I don't think you should say that. Sports, we always get the sports, but this is important because like a lot of stuff. Sometimes I've been going through a lot of things also. So and I've been following it. When I get a chance, that's why I've been watching a lot of videos with Ringo, the guy. Jamie's the white guy with the beard.
Yeah, that's my brother.
I seen him. Mm-hmm. The other guy with the beard, Pastor Dow.
I can.
I'm following it, because
Disruptor. Let me answer these questions, Kareem. Disruptor. The way they didn't do the process right is because we have an ecclesiastical council for anything that goes on. We had people in the council. One rule we have is nobody gets added unless they have teeth in the game. Pastor Dow kept adding people to benefit him that had no teeth. All they heard was him explaining to them what was going on. When I requested that the rest of the elders and leaders get involved, he declined it. Then, like the book says, go to your brother. I did that in December. When it said go back to him with a few people, that's what took place in Wisconsin in the meeting where the yelling took place, right? So the next step should have been going before the leadership and before the whole assembly. He would never let that happen. Then he manipulated the scriptures in front of everybody and tried to tell people that I was presumptuous in thinking that I could go to him and tell him about this spirit he had. And anybody that's presumptuous is supposed to be cut off from the thing. That's Numbers 15:30 for you people that are scholars that read the book. But at the end of the day, go read verse 22 and read all the way down to the end of the chapter. You will see I don't qualify for that. This is a man purposely breaking Yah's laws, which is breaking the Shabbat. He did it on purpose. He knew he wasn't supposed to, and he did it anyway. He was being presumptuous on purpose. I wasn't. And I didn't break any laws because there's no law to say you can't disrespect Pastor Dow. There's no law to say you can't raise your voice at your brother. You see what I'm saying? I didn't break any laws of the Most High Yah. So what they did was Pastor Dow was so offended, he used that and manipulated the leaders and manipulated the ones that was on his side and manipulated them to agree to put me out. Now, again, here's the funny thing. None of them ever agreed to put me out.
Don't time nobody out. No timing nobody out.
Yeah. None of them ever agreed to put me out. So Pastor Dow trumped them and did it himself. That's when you saw the video on Patreon that said there's no longer Straitway, Georgia. Then the next day, that was Thursday. The next day, Friday, is when you saw him on Blog Talk on YouTube talking about the whole thing for 2 hours. Then he gets offended with me. Now, mind you, those are two online platforms, Patreon and YouTube. Anybody can see those, right? He gets mad at me the next day on Saturday, Shabbat, after Shabbat, when me and Elder Brent decide we're going to do a video and tell our side, because Elder Brent was part of the Ecclesiastical Council who did not agree, who saw Pastor Dow railroading me, who saw that evil spirit that I saw in Pastor Dow. He saw it and said, I'm not going to be a part of this wickedness, and he left. Now, he had a community up in Cleveland, Tennessee that had 15 people on it already. 3 or 4 families, 15, 16 people. So he dissolved his community over this. But again, sometimes you got to make a stand. And again, Pastor Dow can say what he wants. At the end of the day, he didn't follow the book. The book, even in that Numbers 15, even in that account, what they try to use, verse 30, and say I was presumptuous. If you read down, the whole process was the leaders going to Yah, going to God and asking him, what do we do with this man that broke your law? And God said, kill him. And the whole assembly picked up a stone and killed this man. I never even got a chance to go before the whole assembly. Because Pastor Dow knew no way in hell the assembly was going to agree to that. No way in hell. You're offended, Pastor Dow. You keep telling the people I'm offended, but it's clearly you're the one offended. And you abuse your power by putting me out. And again, he could have been a man that just came to me and said, I don't want fellowship with you no more, nigga. And guess what I would have done? Left. It wouldn't have had to be all this. Then he's saying, he's running to YouTube. No, brother. Go back and look. You did a YouTube for 2 hours on Friday called Blog Talk, telling the whole story. You started the online shit. Then, by not letting me go before the people, what else, what other avenue do I have to put the story out there? So that's how it is. And people say, well, you dishonored him, disrespect him. And guess what I say to them? Okay, that's your opinion. There were 6 men in that room, 3 pastors, 3 elders, right? 2 of the pastors are going at each other, me and Pastor Dow. That left 4 other men. 2 men were offended by how I talked to Pastor, but 2 men weren't. So which side do we go with? You understand what I'm saying? It's words. It's men talking to men, right? And at the end of the day, I was right. I told him he had a spirit. Anybody that knows spiritual things can look and see Pastor Dow's under a spirit. That man said he hope I'm a vagabond. Y'all go look up what vagabond means. Mind you, I'm a man with wives and children. He wants me to be a vagabond. I ain't even
Can
gonna
you explain to people what that is?
A vagabond is a man that has no home and wanders around for the rest of his life. In a nutshell, that's what he hopes on me. That's what he hopes. Because I said he had a spirit on him. And I dishonored him and disrespected him. Again, when people say that, I don't disagree. You may feel like I did. Here's the thing. Tell me what the biblical punishment is for dishonoring and disrespecting him. Tell me what it is. It definitely ain't kick out of fellowship. It definitely ain't that.
Yeah, cause that was my thing. Because when I've been following and listening to, both try to listen to both sides, I definitely think like that definitely shouldn't be.
They never agreed.
Definitely shouldn't be kicked out of fellowship.
They never even agreed on a real sin. Pastor Dow kept telling them sins that he thought I did. But there was never even a consensus through the elders and the pastors that were deliberating it, the few that was in it, on even the sins that I did. Because again, if you got a sin, now we can give a punishment, right? The wages of sin is death. The sin is transgression of the law. What law did I break? They couldn't come to it.
So,
And Pastor knew they weren't going to be able to come to no agreement. So that's why he trumped them and did what he did. And then he used the emotion. Hey, he called our pastors wicked. He's out of here. Think about that. They are being wicked. When they agree to break the laws that we have set up, the laws that the Bible have set up, to deliberate a matter, that makes you wicked. And that's why I call them wicked. And that's why they want to allow on my land. Because see, that land is still in my name. And I'm telling you right now, I thank the Father that those lands never got put in the name of the ministry. Because guess what? I still would be fine. Believe you me. I still would have been fine. But think about it. I'd have had nothing. Nothing there in Georgia that I built. Pastor Dow didn't build that. I did. Me and the brothers that lived there with me throughout the 14 years, because those brothers changed. I'm the only one that was constant the whole time. Me and my family. So that's something that the Father put me over to build. Right? And if you go back and listen to a lot of old messages, Pastor used to say that the people that are over these communities are the community leaders. Who's ever over it, they run it, not me. Now it done changed up that he's over everything and he wants control, total power over everything. Well, that shit just wasn't gonna fly. So I'm glad that the majority of that land down there was still in my name or in my foundation. So he can't do shit about it. He can't do nothing about it. He can take the saints that are staying with him, stick them all in that 1 acre of land, and they can get off my land. And what I'm gonna do is what they asked me to do, y'all. I'm telling y'all, I don't give a shit what they say. What they asked me to do, because I offered to buy that acre of land. Y'all heard that. Offered him 50 stacks for it. He said no. Now he said I'll sell it to a heathen for 50,000, even if it's worth 150. But he won't sell it to me, right? So I said, if you do this, you can have these lands. If you want to keep these for the saints, since they worked on it, nope. We're gonna go buy our own land. Cool. He said, sell that land and split the proceeds with them brothers down there. I said, cool, I'll do that. And guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do that. Even though some of them brothers have been assholes to me.
hold up. Showtime, what's good, Showtime?
Hey, Showtime.
Cottage, what's good? Terrence Hill, thanks for the super chat. He said Van Lathan.
Brother, you heard a disruptor. You got a lot of questions, but I like it. If you go watch Brother Jamie's testimony, he refutes a lot of the stuff Pastor said. Brother, we were not being evicted, bro. We were actually 2 months ahead on rent. We were not being evicted. What happened was, in Georgia, once your year lease is up, if you pay that 13th month, that automatically puts you in a contract, but not a what do you call it? A non-written contract. So what happens at that point, I don't have to have a written lease, right? For 12 months, 6 months, whatever the case may be. But if I want to leave, I got to give them 30-day notice as a tenant. If the landlord wants you to leave, he has to give you 60-day notice. That's what I was saying to Pastor Dal about. Now, you got to give me 60 days if I want it, which I didn't. I left in 14 days. But we weren't being evicted. The landlord came to me and was like, I know you got a little bit of time left. I'll refund your money, or you can stay until that's done. But what you paid, he said, but I got somebody that wants to pay me double what y'all paying me. And I just can't turn that down. And I was like, cool, whatever, bro. Now, I was just going to move us to another location. He said, let's find land. And mind you, this is the part he never says. He never tells this part. That we started with 1.22 acres of land there, right? That land cost $5,500. It was straight land, y'all. No buildings, no nothing on it. Just land. As a matter of fact, it was a dump because people had been dumping the trash there. So we had to clean it up first. Guess how much money our community had in savings with Straitway at the time? $5,500. So I asked you, who actually paid for that land? Did Straitway pay for that land, or did the Straitway Georgia Saints pay for that land? I'm asking you. He can keep telling y'all he did it, but he didn't. He didn't. We paid for that land. We paid for that land.
So let me ask you this: if you paid for all the stuff and you did this, why he tell you had to split it with the people there? I don't
That's
get
just
it.
only because those people there helped me build it up. You know what I'm saying? They've been there years working with me. Those brothers have. We've been working together. We've all been putting into that pot, going out, working, making money, bringing it in so we can buy building materials and build it up. You know what I mean? So it wasn't just all my money that was able to do that. It was the community as a whole that did it. And I got a base of brothers, Mike, Tim, and Vernon, who were there the majority of the time. Tim was around from 13, 14. I think he moved on land in 14. He wasn't there the first year. Mike moved on land first. He was here in 13. Tim came in 14. Vernon came in 15. You see what I'm saying? So, but the community started in 11. That was just me. So, and another brother, well, Jamie, but Jamie didn't get to stay there much. But so that's why he's saying just split with those brothers, because they got a vested interest in it too. And see, because I'm a true man of Yah, and because I know my deeds go before the Father, I am going to do that with them. I am going to do that with them. I am going to do it. Do they trust me? No, I don't give a shit. Here's the thing. Everything I've done up to this point has been honorable. I can tell you this. Now, can y'all imagine how many tools, how much equipment, how much food storage, how much ammo, all this stuff? Can y'all imagine how much stuff we had saved in that time frame? Guess what I did when I left, y'all? Didn't take not one bit of it. I gave them all the ammo. I gave them all the food storage. I gave them all the equipment, even down to the music equipment, y'all. I even left the safe with everything in it. I did. All the gold, all the silver. I left it all in there.
Damn.
I didn't take nothing. I packed up my personal belongings, clothes, furniture that was mine, put it on a 20-foot U-Haul and left.
Damn.
So you tell me who's righteous. You tell me who's wicked and who's righteous.
What up, Ange?
I gave them the tables.
What up, College?
We was having 100 people there a month, 100 people a week for service. I left all of that, y'all. I didn't take any of it. They have all of that stuff.
Oh, you was pulling 100 people a week?
Yeah. You can go look. You can go see our services. Bro, we was doing 100 a week, pretty much. Anywhere on a low end, 80, high end, 110, right? Then what I did was these other two communities, Cleveland and Alabama, got going. So I started having them come every other week. So then we would have 1 week where we'd have anywhere from 60 to 80. And then the next week we'd have anywhere from 90 to 110. So we had one big week, well, I can't call 60, 80 people small, but that's what it turned into. That's what it turned into. And see, they say everybody in Georgia stayed there. No, they didn't. Everybody that lived on that community did, because again, they didn't want to be quote unquote thrown out in the street. They was under fear or whatever the case. People had their reasons why they stayed, right? Nobody agreed that I should have been thrown out. Nobody did. But again, they have their reasons why they stayed. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not upset or bitter at any of them. It wasn't a pick me thing. I told them, if you go back and listen to the tapes, I told them I don't have a side for you to be on. I'm with Yah. But I'm getting you prepared so you can make a decision for your families. That's it. I want you to be aware of what is going to happen, because I see where this spirit is going to go. That's it. So I want y'all prepared as men. Again, can you imagine if I don't tell you anything behind the scenes that's going on, and then all of a sudden one day you see a video pop up that there's no more Straitway, Georgia? How would you feel? You got a wife or two wives, all these children. You see what I'm saying? Most of these families are big, 6, 7, 8 people in the family, right? How would you feel if you just saw that and no warning? I would have been looking at me like, what's wrong with you, Pastor? Why would you tell? Nothing? You see what I'm saying? So yeah. I felt obligated to warn them what was going to come, because I knew he was driven to separate from me, and he was willing to, any collateral damage, he didn't care. He didn't care about none of them saints. He didn't care what happened. He didn't, like, y'all can go to this page right now. He puts up a video of this dude named Randy with glasses, a real skid mark looking dude, right? You can tell he ain't got no soul in him at all. He's just wicked, y'all. But he's talking about me bad because he's mad because his woman left his community years ago, and then she moved down there by me, and then she had a desire to be a part of my family, and he found that out. But It never happened. I never took his wife or nothing like that. But again, so he got a vendetta against me. This man is bashing me, right? But he's also bashing Straitway. He hates Straitway too. He's dogging the leaders. But because he was saying negative words about me, Pastor Dow put that thing on his channel, bro. I said, are you serious, man? You literally gonna put that on your channel? This man is dogging y'all. He's talking about the whole leadership of Straitway. He didn't care. As long as he was saying negative stuff about me, he wanted people to see it. So he'll keep saying that I'm the one offended. But I think anybody that understands the spirit, I'm not offended. I'm still not offended at Pastor Dow. It is the same thing. You still got that spirit, and now it's just fully manifest for everybody to see, brother. At the end of the day, you're going to have to eventually deal with it. Now, you got a bunch of minions that don't understand the law, and they'll rock with you. They'll do all that. They'll huffing and puffing all that shit. But again, at the end of the day, you don't see them coming at me because they know exactly where I'm at. And they ain't even got to do that. I come to them. They know. I come to them. I ain't ducking no damn smoke, ever. The situation's sad because it's a man's pride, y'all. It's his ego, it's his pride, it's his envy, and it's his jealousy. I got too close to Pastor Dow. He saw me doing things on levels that he couldn't do. Now, let me say it like this, y'all. When I say he couldn't do it, he had to put in certain levels of work to get to that level to do it. He saw me doing it on much more efficient. I didn't have to go out here and bust blocks and do all that stuff like he claims he was doing, which Jamie bust that up. Jamie bust that up big time in his testimony. He's like, man, Pastor Dow, because Jamie was there working, y'all. He said the brothers do all the work. Pastor Dow will come out, make a video, and then leave. He was the one said that. He was the one said that. Again, at the end of the day, I got love. I had love for Pastor Dow. I'm gonna tell you right now, I still have love for Pastor Dow. I don't have love for King Dow. What y'all are seeing now is King Dow. That's a man that has let the money, the women, the notoriety go to his head, and now he's functioning like a dictator. Community don't work if you got a dictator, y'all. When everybody has all things common, that's when community works. That's when it works. The fat stuff was just, I mean, again, I've been the same. So I ain't no brothers. Let's keep it a buck. That's pettiness on his part. The name calling and all that. Now, it's funny. When I was in his face, he didn't do it. When I was in his face, he didn't do it. But again, I wouldn't have smashed him in anyways. Because again, I was trying to get that spirit. I wanted to get that spirit. He has an image that he wants to put out there to people, and I'm fine with that. I'm going to keep serving y'all. That's what I'm going to do. It's jacking Israel up, though, because, see, now people are seeing how connected Israel, even the people that weren't Straitway, how connected they were to us, though. How much they drew from us. They still going to be able to draw. It's just I'm going to be doing whatever y'all got me doing, and King Dow going to be doing what he got him doing. That's it. It is what it is. You know, when you go, if you ever been through a divorce, your life don't end. You feel like it when you're going through it, but your life don't end. You bounce back, you move on, and she does what she does, and you end up doing what you're doing. You know what I mean? And that's what's going to happen here. Now, the judgments of Yah, we'll see. See, everybody think Yah finna judge Straitway. I kind of don't think that. You know why? Because there's too many people protecting him. There's too many people protecting him. There's too many people lying and twisting scripture and doing all this dumb stuff for him to be in his good graces. So I don't necessarily know if judgment coming on Straitway or not. And there's too many people in fear that won't speak up and say anything. So I don't know. I just know this. I'm going to divest myself of anything Straitway. I'm going to sell all the stuff I got to do and do all that. And then when I'm totally done with them and I can disconnect from that soul tie, we're going to heal. And then y'all will see me. I ain't going nowhere. I'm still going to be here. And I'm still going to be serving. We're still going to be fellowshipping. Somebody said in there, man, you don't know all the support you got. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I feel it spiritually, and people have been, man, they have been flooding my emails, flooding. Just, man, it's been overwhelming, the amount of support. And I just thank the Father for it, the amount of encouragement. I just thank the Father for it. I could meet today, right now. I could put a call out and say, meet me at this spot in 2 hours, and I promise you 60 people will show up. 60 people. If I gave them a day, 100 would show up. So y'all gonna have his folk, and it ain't about the numbers for me. I wouldn't care if 3 people showed up. Guess what? If they were y'all, that's all I would care about. Wouldn't matter to me at all.
That was good, man.
It just is what it is, man. And a lot of folk need to hear this though, because it's been out there, and I know it's been out there, and some of y'all been involved in seeing it and all that. People want to hear my story. There's a lot of folk want to interview me. I just ain't doing it yet. Just if certain folk ask, I will, because of the level of work they put in and the level of discernment they got. But I'm not going to just sit down with trolls. I'm not going to just sit down with people that want to destroy Straitway, and you know what I'm saying? If it's done in a righteous manner, I got no problem. Like what Ringo's doing, I got no problem with that. You see what I'm saying? But other folk, they just dislike Straitway because they don't believe like they do. And them folk, I'm not giving no credence to, because right is right and wrong is wrong. All the stuff being said about Straitway ain't true. It ain't. That's for you to decide, or that's for you to discern. You know what I mean? That's for you to discern.
Definitely, man. Definitely. You know, definitely.
Y'all got my little
listening.
Spiel. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Definitely appreciate everybody who's listening, and you know,
hit that like button.
Hit that like button. That was an excellent 47 minutes. You know, we had a lot
Tony Lee. I know what you're saying. It's a bad look, but when you go read that book, this is how Israel's always functioned, bro. It's sad. It really is. But we've always functioned this way. We really have. And it's sad. And people act like the books are closed. They're still being written. All this stuff is being written now. I agree. It should be embarrassing. It should be this. It should be all of that stuff. But this is how Israel has functioned its entire time. The entire time. They don't want to listen to the true king, which is Jesus, which is Yeshua HaMashiach. They want to make a man a king. When that man becomes king and he starts oppressing them, guess what they do? They start crying out, and Yah has to come in and save them. That's just the stage we at right now. That's the stage we at right now. He finna be ultra oppressive. Watch. And the people are going to have to start crying out even more, and Yah's going to have to come in and save them, because they elevated him to the status of king. We did this. I'm going to keep it above. The people. When I say we, I'm talking about the people, the saints. We did this. We put this man on the level that he's at. So it's going to take Yah to bring him down. It'll happen, though. In Yah's time, it'll happen. Hey, we're going to get the basketball, man. Man said, can we get the basketball? I guess we can.
Yeah. That was definitely dope, man. I appreciate it, because I'm very interested in it. Like I said, I've been following for the past few days, watching a lot of videos. But yeah, Lakers, man. Well, you know, the Lakers looking, well, they're beating who's in front of them.
Yeah. I'm not fooled by the Lakers right now, though. I'm not fooled by the Lakers. That defense is still shoddy at times. I'm not fooled by AD. He's playing well, but AD always plays well against guys that he is bigger and stronger than. His problem is when he meets somebody that's more skilled and bigger and stronger than him, like a Jokic, like a Sabonis. That's when he has a problem. So we're gonna see. Who they play next? Is it Golden State? Who the Lakers got next?
Who Lakers got next?
Anybody know? I don't even know.
I've been out
5 games. I know they got 5 games. They got
6 games, I think.
No, they got 5 games left. They put 6 game was last night. They only got 5 games left. The Cavs, yeah, the Cavs.
That's gonna be a good game, man.
He'll be fine in the Cavs game, because they don't have anybody that's really bigger and stronger than him, that's more skilled. You got a big, strong dude in Afro Man if he's playing. I don't even know if he's playing, but
I think he out. I think
So you're really in trouble.
Jared Allen is out.
But the problem gonna be is if them guards get going, because again, they can't stop their guards, and that's what the Lakers have a problem. They can't defend. Now, if Gabe plays good D, and what's his name, Spence come in and play good D, we got a chance. If they can make them guys take a lot of shots and not let them get going, we got a chance. Timberwolves, we match up decent with them now. For some reason, he does fine against Gobert, even though he's bigger and stronger. He's not. See, the problem is this: you can be bigger and stronger than him, but if your skill level ain't there, you ain't gonna be no problem for him. The problem comes when you got a bigger, stronger, and more skilled guy, or just as skilled. That's when AD struggles. That's when he struggles against the Giannis's. He struggles against Embiid's at times. Now he's letting them beat up before too, but the Jokic's, Sabonis's, you think about them guys like that, those are the people, Nurkic's and all them the people he struggle against when they're bigger, stronger, and they got just as good of skills or better skills than him. That's when he struggles. Yeah, we only got 5 games left. So
in the 5 games, what you think the Lakers record would be? 3-2?
Who's the 5? You got Cleveland, Timberwolves,
Warriors,
Memphis, and Pelicans. Honestly, y'all, a lot of that depends on the seedings. If the Lakers have something to play for, they're going to beat all those teams. If they got something to play for, they can beat all those teams. They will beat all those teams. But if the game don't really matter, it's not going to change anything, that's when you can get the Lakers. They should go 4-1 or 5-0. They should. They should. Will they? I don't know. They should trap them guards coming off screens, and everybody should crash the boards against Cleveland. That's all they should do. That's it. And they can win that game. But them guards get going, both them guards get going and get hot, it's over for the Lakers. Timberwolves, you kind of seen what the Lakers do with them. The Warriors, they're not really nothing. Curry got to go berserk for them to beat them. Memphis is nothing for us. And the Pelicans, the last game of the year, probably won't have any meaning for anybody. So I don't know who's going to, you know what I'm saying? I don't know who's going to get that game. So I just don't know. It depends on if the game matters or not for the Lakers. Shoot. If it don't matter, Lakers could go 1-4. Really. Because the games don't have no meaning for them, it don't matter. It don't matter. Tonight will tell a lot because I think a lot of teams are playing that can determine it. Like the 5 games are all big-time games tonight, right? Yeah, the 5 games tonight are all like playoffs.
I think Lakers gonna lose one of them games, Cleveland and Minnesota. One of them games they're not gonna win.
Okay, they both in LA though. The first 3 games are all in LA, right? Cleveland, Minnesota, Golden State. They're at home. Yeah, the Lakers, they do play better at home. And again, it depends if the games mean something. Cleveland gonna mean something. Cleveland's gonna mean something. So they should go out and get Cleveland. Now, will Minnesota mean something? It should, but we're gonna see. Because it may not mean nothing for Minnesota. It may not mean anything for Minnesota. So they may not come harm. Golden State, that game should mean something for both of those teams. Depending on where they at. Like the Lakers, 2 games up on Golden State right now, right? And don't Golden State play tonight?
I think so. Let me go look.
Tonight or play last night or something like that. So I can't really call these games, y'all, because I just don't know what games have significance. If they have significance, you're going to get a good Laker team. But if they don't need the game, I don't see the effort being there. Yeah, the Warriors playing somebody up.
They're playing Houston. They're up 6 points.
Now, see, that's because those two are like, this would be a huge game for Houston because that would give them, a full game, not just a half. You winning this game, so it's important for both of them. Golden State could get a full game extra lead. I don't know where they're at right now. They 2 games, game and a half over them. I don't know. But it will give them a full game over them, or Houston could make up a full game. I know it's hurting Houston not having Sengun right now. I know it's hurting them not having that big dude. Now, I know Jalen Green went off for a while, but I kept telling the Houston fans, he's only going off like this. Again, he's trying to get a contract, but also look at the competition he's playing. They had a very soft schedule there. And then the good teams were missing their best players. Like when they played OKC, they didn't have, what's his name? Shea. You can't compare Shea to nobody on Houston's team being out. So, again, it's a good win because you was on the road. I still say it's a good win, but again, you're not getting the full-fledged of these teams. And again, it is what it is. Though. You got to still win the game. So I was happy that they won, 9 out of 10 or something like that. But again, it didn't change their position. They still stayed at number 11. You know what I mean? Like the Lakers, they 8-9, and they still in 9th place, y'all. They've won 8 out of the last 9 games.
That's crazy. 8 out of 9 is still in 9th place.
They're still in the 9th place. So people don't know how hard it is to actually move up.
I tell people that. People are like, oh, no, it's hard. When we used to sit there and be telling them 2 games is big, they'd be like, 2 games, that you can easily get. No,
yeah. Thank you, Miss Angie. Bless you, Miss Angie. Good to see you in here. She said, Houston got 37 losses. Golden State only got 34. So in the loss column, you're talking 3 already. See, they mess around and give Houston their 38 loss. It's over.
I think it's over. If they get them 38 losses, it's over.
Yeah, it's over. Houston can forget it. It's over. And I kind of told my man Greenleaf and them that I think they had won like 6, 7 in a row. And I was like, hey, y'all gonna win a few more, blah, blah. But I told them, I said, bro, y'all not getting in the play-in. Man, we're gonna get the Lakers, man. We're gonna get that team. I said, brother, the Lakers playing well. They may not even be in the 9th seed. Depending on the teams in front of the Lakers, they all got 31 losses, if I'm not correct, right? It's like 3 teams.
Yeah, all got 31, yes.
Yeah, Suns, and they all got 31 losses. Lakers got 33. So we're gonna see. Now I think the Kings, they don't own the tiebreaker, but they do against the Suns. And I think they do against Dallas. So it just depends, man. It just depends. What if a player go down? Which, y'all forbid, I'm not hoping nobody does, because it could be the Lakers player go down. I'm saying that could change this, y'all. Zion got hurt the other day, didn't he? Didn't he bust his hand up or something like that? That type of stuff could change everything. So I can't call these last 5 games. This is what I like, though. 5 years ago, none of these games would have mattered. None of them would have mattered. It'd have been over because we didn't have a plan. It'd have been over. Nobody cared. These have been junk games. Nobody want to watch. Now, every game still is pretty much important. Pretty much. I mean, you on a 30 teams, you got 15 games, right? 15 games in a 2-night span, pretty much, or 3-night span. Man, I'm telling you, 12 out of them 15 games matter. 5 years ago, 5 years ago, it wasn't that way. You'd have 1 or 2 games of significance. The rest of them didn't matter at all. And you were seeing scrub guys come in. That's how you get guys like Malachi Flynn get 50 points. That's stuff we used to see back in the day. Always happened the last 10 games of the year when G Leaguers are out there playing and all that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? So I don't know what the Lakers are going to do. I know this. They're going to be in the play-in, or they're going to be in the mix. They're going to be in that play-in position. I mean, there's a small chance they could get to 6, but I don't see them doing that because it would take a couple teams letting the bottom drop out here on out, like literally going 1-4 or 0-5 and stuff like that. And I don't see that. We're 11 games over 500 and still in 9th place. That's crazy. That tells you, hey, Angie be on. That tells you how good the West is. That tells you how good the West is. I'm pretty sure the East got a couple teams that are in the play-in positions or whatever with losing records. Guarantee it. Somebody said the Lakers will get, Lofton said the Lakers will get the 7th seed. You know, I kind of thought that myself, that they would climb up into that 7 or 8 to where they only got to win 1 game to make the playoffs. I kind of thought that it would do that. LA Sports Live said, too little, too late. At least the games have been competitive, though, man. And hey, think about it. That 65-game rule, it's made the superstars step up and play this year, y'all. It's made we got a lot more superstars that played a lot more games this year. So the stuff they're doing is working, man. The stuff they're doing is working. I can't deny it. I didn't care for the in-season tournament still, even though we won it. But the stuff they're doing has been working, man. I can't deny it.
Yeah, it been crazy. Let's get the likes up, y'all. Yeah, it been
got
crazy.
Minnesota and Pelicans next. See, everybody got a rough schedule. The Lakers got to play Minnesota and the Pelicans too in the next 5 games. Yeah. But the Suns playing well. They got their 3-head monster. And I see the Suns is playing well. So I wouldn't count the Suns out, you know. They got a lot of firepower. And that defense, hey, Vogel been able to get that defense looking solid, y'all. They don't look like they did at the beginning of the year. So Suns is a viable threat. Yeah, Chicago and Atlanta got 36 and 40 records. Hey,
Adam Silver said that he expecting a lot of trades during the draft because it's 2 days. He said that a lot of times what was going on was it was just too short of a time. Let's say like in between, like you said, like when the players slip.
Yeah.
Like a guy like Cam.
Yeah. You don't have time to do your research. Time to do that.
Nobody have time to do nothing. He said by being 2 days, 2-day draft, he's expecting a lot more trade activity. He said because it was hurting a lot of teams' complaints about that. They wasn't having enough time to make deals.
Yeah, I see that. And these 2nd-round picks have turned out to be gems and gold for a lot of people. I mean, you're getting some stars that come from 2nd-round picks, bro. Late 1st, early 2nd type of guys, you know what I mean? They're viable players in the league and rotation guys and I mean, all defensive guys. I mean, you're getting some guys, man. So this matters. Like, I need more than 3 minutes to make my mind up. You know what I mean? That's what they're saying. We need more than 3 minutes to make up our mind.
They go over everything. Like Angry Fan, what up? But
Strong
salute
forward.
everybody. Appreciate everybody coming through, man. Really appreciate it. But yeah, but a lot, like you said, the second round it's become reason why I think it's easier because today's NBA compared to back in the days. So simple fact that in today's NBA that a lot of it's easier for a guy to get off. Like for instance, Malachi Flynn off the bench 50 points. Like you clearly can see it's easier. So a lot of these drafts, you could easily find somebody in the second round, like an older guy, can help your team.
You still gotta look at the competition he played, and you have to look at the significance of the game. That's why Malachi Flynn got 50. He'll probably never get it again, but that's why he got 50. Now, the one brother, Ethan Hill, I think it's the second time he brought it up. Brother,
Yeah.
I don't follow women's basketball. I'm sorry, brother. I don't know nothing about the LSU, Kim Mulkey, Haley. I don't even know
This
Haley
girl
Van-
Haley Van Link. I watched. She's
I don't
a
know.
little short white girl.
I don't know what that is.
She's a short white girl. She's the point guard. Where she's going? She's leaving.
Is she in a portal or something? Did she enter the portal or something?
She getting transferred or she going to the W?
I don't know nothing about that. I know LSU lost, right? They lost to Iowa, right?
Yeah, that was a good game. I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm a girls women basketball fan now.
Caitlin Clark.
Oh my God, Caitlin Clark. That's my number one player.
Yeah, she pull it from anywhere.
Oh man, and I like that she dropping dimes and all that.
Hey,
wow.
I did see a little bit of that girl from USC, that JJ or Juju, whatever her name is.
Oh, Juju good.
She can go too.
Yeah, Juju's
she
nice.
In a portal. She in a portal. It must be some kind of rift between them, and she. I don't know.
She got plenty of minutes.
Again, maybe she want to start. Maybe she want more time. I don't know. I mean, maybe Kim Mulkey cussed her out. Maybe she, let me shut up. I was going to say something. It's something else. The women game, all kind of stuff can make a woman want to leave, bro. I'm telling you. So I don't know nothing about that story, though. That's the first I heard when you asking me about it. So I can't speak on it, brother. I don't know. She in the portal and she moving on to a different school, much success to her. I mean, she's had to be successful there at LSU, but LSU ain't won nothing in a while, right? I mean, they've been close, but they ain't won nothing in a while, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so maybe they'll get somebody in.
No, LSU won last year.
They didn't win last year. No, they didn't.
LSU won the championship last year.
South Carolina won the championship last year. I know that.
LSU won last year.
Oh, my God. Somebody put in the chat who won the women's NCAA championship.
LSU, they beat LSU. Yeah.
I could have swore old girl didn't won that last year. I thought South Carolina won like the last 3-4 years.
No. LSU won. LSU beat homegirl. That's how
Hey, that definitely let y'all know that I don't know shit. That let you know. I could have swore like Hold on. I thought South Carolina been dominating them, though.
No, they dominate this year. They ain't lose a game this year.
No, I thought I saw a thing where South Carolina done beat LSU like 8 straight games or something, bro. So South Carolina didn't make it last year. Somebody upset them? Because they've been the best team in basketball, right?
Yeah, but Iowa lost to them. That's why.
So it was LSU and Iowa in the finals last year.
And there's a rematch the other day. That's why I was so crazy.
Okay, my bad. Hey, forgive me, y'all. Told you I didn't know shit. I'm trying to talk like I know something. They undefeated this year. Who won the year before then? Who won the championship the year before LSU?
Who won the year before, y'all?
Because I thought South Carolina been dominating women's basketball the last few years. Because I know Connecticut's not. The men Connecticut
was. They ain't win, I think.
Yeah, see, Gregory Brown. South Carolina won the year before that. Who won the year before that? I like to know who won the year before that. Somebody said LSU don't won 2 chips in the last 2 years, 3 years. I just gotta look it up, man. Where Angie at when you need her? Where you at, Angie? I like to know who won. LSU won last year. I want to know who won 2 years before that.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, them women today's is nice. The girls is really good.
Iowa knocked off SC last year. Oh, Iowa beat South Carolina last year. So that's how.
Clark went off. Caitlin Clark went off.
Yeah, I think I remember that now. I think I remember South Carolina. See, they won 2 years in a row. South Carolina did. Then LSU won. And then they went undefeated this year. So I thought South Carolina
Somebody
had
put the
took
last
over.
5 championships, please. Somebody put the last 5
I thought
championships.
South Carolina had took over like is women's basketball. Like I thought they were clearly like the best team in women's basketball. Like UConn used to be.
UConn, yeah, they said.
Now they still good because they in the Final Four, right?
Yeah, they're in the Final Four. They're gonna play against Caitlin. Caitlin, cooking Caitlin. I'm a Caitlin fan.
Man, everybody Caitlin fan. She's selling out arenas and man, everybody's a Caitlin fan.
I'm on the bandwagon.
Man, she can play. I seen the clips of her. You can tell she can get that shot off when she wants. She can get that shot off.
And then her passes. The thing, I want to send.
Thank you, Lance, over everything. He said Stanford won, USC, South Carolina won 2 years in a row, and then LSU won.
That's Lakers over everything.
Yeah,
all the wrestling matches.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah.
The thing is, with Caitlin, what she has to do, I would love to talk to her and let her know she got to start doing the mid range because it's like I can defend against her because what she do is if she
run off the
3-pointer, then once she breaks it down, once she get past you, she looking to pass. You already know I play for the pass. She's not gonna do the pull up and hit that mid range shot, and she can shoot it, but she should start doing the mid range.
Angie said, "I heard you yelling for me." I'm sorry, she on the call, and I'm like, "Where you at?" Oh yeah, man, I tell you, whew, my plans got all jacked up this year. But you know what? We're gonna get back on schedule, man. We're gonna get back on schedule, man. So I kind of got. I ain't really. Who's in the men? Did they got a Final Four for the men's yet? Or
Connecticut is in the men. It's Connecticut.
Did Duke make it?
No, it's Connecticut. Purdue. Alabama.
Alabama? They that good?
Yeah, Alabama. Yeah.
Okay, Connecticut, Duke. No, Connecticut. Purdue, Alabama. Who's the fourth team?
Connecticut, Alabama. Connecticut, because Alabama is playing and NC State.
Wow.
NC State.
Dijon says she play like Halliburton. She got a better shot than him, though, don't she?
Yo, her shot definitely.
He can shoot, though. Halliburton can shoot. But
yeah, but that girl is something special.
Oh, yeah.
She, like, her passes is and she can shoot. She just got to start shooting that mid-range. She got it. She get a mid-range, it's over. Because once she get past you, sometimes she could be small. She go to I scouted her, right? That's why I said if I was playing defense against her, I let the play to get past me, and then I'm worried about the passing lane. Because if she ain't wide open, she would go to the basket and lay it up. She has to be pretty much wide open.
He says she fast with that ball, though. Easy 06 says she fast with that ball. Clark.
Yeah, she is, but she got to get
I would think that at this
mid-range is over.
Yeah, the coaches at this level would know that and try to force her to do that, but apparently nobody can. So these coaches are smart enough to know that, make her do that, and they can't though. And she's still destroying everybody.
She's destroying them.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to ride with Purdue since that's Indiana right there, and that's the school I actually wanted to go to.
They got the big man 80.
Yeah.
Yo, he dropped 40 and 16. He averaging 30.
Dang.
He's
huge.
30.
What is he like 6'6", 6'5" or something? He's huge. I heard
7'4".
Man.
And they saying he may go to second round.
He's just slow, right? He's just big and slow, but he's so big in college, nobody can do nothing with him, right?
Yeah, but he got some skill. I think he'd be decent backup in the NBA.
Okay.
I don't think he'd be a bum like that.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Second round, man.
That's
the size, though. Thinking teams need size.
I think he's going first round. I
Yeah,
think
he'll
he's
be a
going
late
first
first
round.
round one. I don't see him dropping the second round.
Yeah, I don't think he's going.
Yeah, I definitely saw her shooting ability. College 81. I can tell she can light it up. Dijon said he ain't that good, bro. And Teresa's good, but has a lot of work on because it's some bigger, stronger women she will be facing. Yeah, she kind
Yeah,
of like
yeah, I agree, Ethan. I think Angel Reese going to struggle. She got no offensive game, and her thing is she get a lot of offensive and she back up. She got no offensive game. And mind you, playing against them, shit.
that ain't good. Nah, you will not take her over Jalen Hood-Schifino. Stop it, bro. Stop it, bro. Oh, now, hey, Tony, now Malachi Flynn, your homie now, huh? That's your homie. Y'all used to grow up playing dice together and all that, bro.
Yo.
That's your dude, Malachi, bro. That's your dude now. You scored 50. You ain't brought his name up in 6 years in the league, bro.
Angel Reese about Hey, yo, he's
Nah, bro. I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm telling y'all. I wouldn't give up on Hood-Schifino yet, bro. I'm telling you, he got. I see the level of talent they see in him. And again, a lot of these guys. Oh, he said we played little league together. Hallelujah. A lot of these dudes are late developers, y'all. They actually turned it to like Kareem. You remember this? How the European guys used to come over here and take like 2-3 years before they really got going and stuff. 3-4 years. They were slow booming. That's what a lot of the American players are now, y'all. They come on in the league at 19 and all this, and they don't really show themselves till they get about 22, 23 years old. So I'm telling you, that boy, and he got good size. He's strong already. I just wouldn't give up on him. He got a good tight handle. He's athletic enough, especially for a point guard, for a guard, because he ain't got to be ultra athletic as no guard. Man, I wouldn't get. I'm not saying the dude gonna be no star and all-star. I'm just saying I wouldn't give up on him just yet. I wouldn't. The man 19 years old. So I definitely wouldn't give up on him right yet. Unless teams just tell me they want him and I'm getting the like if Atlanta say we want him, which I don't know why, because they got Kobe Buffkin. I don't know why they would want Hood-Schifino. But if they said it, I would have to put him in the Trey Young deal. I mean, I would definitely have to if they asked for him. So I would definitely do that. 87 what? Which game?
I think the
Zach Edey.
Eric said he would want Zach Edey. But DeJohn said he's
such a big body, man. He's such a big body in the NBA. You got to have some size. You got to have size nowadays to battle with these dudes, man. New York sack. Okay. All right. Boy, that'd be nice if New York could pull that out for us tonight. I would like that. I would like New York to go and get that dub tonight. I really would. Mm-hmm. Sack, though, they're trying to get it together, man. They're trying to get it together. Sack got a lot of talent, man. They got a lot of talent. The West is loaded, man. The West is stacked, bro. I bet LeBron wish he was back in the East, man. It was much easier in the East. He would have been the 4 finals if he'd have been in the East still. You know? He would have made 4 finals. In the West, shit. You're 11 games over 500 and you're the 9th seed. Think about it. This is regular without the play-in. You be trying to fight your butt off to get that 8th slot. Tyrone says Showtime depressed about them slippers, man. I bet he is, man. They ain't been playing well, had they? Didn't they lose the other day to somebody? Oh, wow. Golden State putting it on Houston. Hey, Greenleaf, I told you, bro. I know you probably calling the game, so you ain't going to listen to this, but I told you, bro. I told you y'all have a chance. And I told somebody over there owed me money, too. I don't know who it's going to be. But somebody I told them no matter what, I will bet them on the Golden State-Houston game. The Golden State whoop their ass. Somebody owed me money over there.
Oh, Golden State Houston?
Yeah, because I told them I'm taking Golden State no matter what. I said I'm taking Golden State. They're going to win that game. Yep.
Oh, Eric Musselman took the USC job?
Is that what that is in the article we put up there?
Yeah, it said Bronny getting the transfer.
That's why. Okay, so Bronny ain't coming out then if he transfer. Good for him. Good for him because he definitely ain't ready for the league.
He ain't ready.
Good for Bronny. Good for Bronny.
Yeah, I'm glad that because he's not ready.
Oh, yeah, and again, think about it. What's his motivation? He don't need no money. The boy, I mean, on his own, without daddy money, the boy's a millionaire. He's a
Yeah, he
multi.
got his own money.
Yeah, bro. What's his motivation? Go to league for what? To make less than I'm making now? No. That's
Yeah, he
dad's dream.
developed his game. Developed
That's
his game.
yeah, that's dad's dream. That ain't my dream. Now here's the thing: where Bronny finna transfer to? Where's he gonna transfer to? I wouldn't be surprised if he transferred to Ohio State, unless they already said it. If I'm guessing right now,
Yeah, I don't know their recruiting class.
I would say Ohio State. I would say Ohio State. Yeah, I would say Ohio State. His game would be a little bit more appreciated out there in the Midwest. It would be. I think he'd do better in the Big Ten too. Yep. He's more of a Big Ten type player, in my opinion. He might go to Ohio State or Duquesne. Really?
Duquesne? Wow.
Who at Duquesne? Who the coach there? Who the hell did
Yeah,
somebody done
Duquesne?
an incredible recruiting job if he even
Yeah.
considered. Dang.
I guess he want to stay in the Midwest.
Where's Duquesne at? I don't even know where it's at.
It's in Milwaukee.
Is it?
Duquesne in Milwaukee, right?
Why would you not go to
where Duquesne at? It's in Milwaukee, right? Somebody look up where Duquesne at. I thought it was in Wisconsin.
Well, they said,
he do kind of remind me of Zubac.
They said he going to Ohio State. They said he going to Ohio State. Yeah, that don't surprise me. Now he can kind of get away from the hustle and bustle. You know, he ain't got to be around mine. It's in PA, isn't it?
No, I don't think it's in PA. I think it's in
It's in Pittsburgh. It is.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Why would thought Duquesne?
Because I was like, man, Milwaukee. If it's in Milwaukee, I'm like, dang, they got Marquette. They got
Wisconsin.
They would have had some huge schools there. I'm like, dang. Yeah, Pittsburgh makes sense. Okay. Makes sense. I should have known that. Pittsburgh, one of my favorite cities. But overrated? I don't think they're. Oh, yeah, it's you, Kareem. Yeah, yes, you do. You think the Lakers overrated? You there, Kareem?
Huh?
He asked you, Cottage 81 asked you, do you think the Lakers are overrated?
It depends who you're talking to.
He
Guys,
asked
like, if you ask guys, no, I'm saying if you ask guys like when you hear like Gilbert and them talking, yes, the Lakers overrated.
The reason that the Lakers are overrated to a lot of people because they're, the most polarizing franchise in basketball, and they have the best, not best player, the number one star in basketball. So you got the biggest franchise with the biggest star. So they're going to be talked about more than anybody, no matter what the Lakers could be 11 games under 500 right now. They still will be getting more traction and more conversation than any team in the league.
Yeah,
talking about how bad they are with these superstars. They would. It just comes with the territory. So they become overrated because I hear them hating announcers. How the hell a ninth seed get all this pub? Why are we starting with a ninth seed? Blah, blah, blah. Talk about ain't shit to talk about. Nobody want to hear about the rest of them weak ass, sorry ass, punk ass teams. Nobody want to hear about this shit. Who the hell want to hear about Oklahoma City, bro? Nobody want to hear about that.
Oh, he says
they need to promote this, bro. If them boogers was that good, they would promote them. They ain't. They're just not.
He said Sacramento lost if the Lakers.
It's over? The game's over? Hold on. Sacramento lose against Knicks tonight and we win Saturday. We in the 8th spot. No way. No, it won't be. Because they're two I think
they have 31 losses.
Yeah, they got 31 losses. We got 33. So that can't be Sweezy TV. That can't be accurate. That can't be. It can't be accurate.
He said USC will be in the Big Ten next year. Why?
Oh, that's right. They are. They transferring over there. That's right. They in that. I forgot. What do you think? Face Denver now or later? Oh, that's what Keyshawn was talking about. I got what Keyshawn was saying, y'all. I did. I understood his points. Because if you're gonna catch Denver, catch them flipping early. Once they get rolling and going, you're gonna get the best out of Denver. So I get what he's saying. And the Lakers are playing good now. So if they're playing good, you may get a chance to catch Denver sleeping and make that a series. So I guess what he's saying is your best chance to beat them is in round one. You're definitely not going to beat them in round 2 or 3 when they sitting they stride and they rolling. You ain't going to beat them. So he's saying get them now. And you're going to have to go through them regardless, so why not go through them early? You can mess around, luck up, and beat them early. You may make it to the NBA championship. Is what he's thinking. I don't think the Lakers are good enough to make the NBA championship, y'all. I don't. I still think their ceiling is Western Conference Finals. That defense is not shored up enough. Vando hurt because I saw a small glimpse of it when after he had finally got back for like that week of who old Vando was. Oh my God, you couldn't score against the Lakers. It was hard, and he's such a key piece to the defense. He is. Bron, if I'm Bron, I would never. I would literally tell them no way in hell I'm letting you give up Vando. Because that's the dude I need there to play defense for me. If I'm 40 years old, I need a guy to play defense for me. He can do it. The game isn't over. We will not be in the eighth because Sack will have 30 and Angie be on it. Appreciate you, Miss B. Miss B. 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 J. Lou, what's up, man? Salute my brother. Klay Thompson has 7 threes. Man, Thompson kind of been on fire a little bit lately, ain't he? Do you
Look,
like
Jalen. Nah, I ain't watching
no,
Jalen.
no, Jalen. I don't do that fake stuff, bro.
I watch wrestling, but I ain't see that. I watch
I
it sometimes.
don't watch wrestling, bro. I don't do that. Nah. Per Vando and Rui in the starting lineup. Vando is nah. How you gonna do that, bro? Tell me your lineup if you got Vando and Rui in the starting lineup, bro. Dwayne Bryant. Tell me that. Put in there your starting lineup. Then if you want Vando, Rui, you know you're gonna have AD and LeBron. D'Lo. That's what you doing. That's one big D'Lo, Vando. Who's guarding the 2 guard? Who's guarding the 3? Who's guarding the 1? I just
They said LeBron has ties to Duquesne coach.
I guess defensively it's horrible. Defensively, that lineup is horrible. Oh, his high school teammate is the coach at Duquesne's. Okay, no, he going to Ohio State. I think Bronny want to do his own thing, man. I really do. I think he really wants to do his own thing, man. I think LeBron should just back off, man. Just let that boy do what he gonna do, man. Let him be a man. Let him be a young man. Let him carve his path. The will of Yah, you play another 7 years to play with him, that's fine, bro. Because I think he's a to me, looking at him right now, Bronny's a 4-year college player to me. He's a 4-year college player to me.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
He's
he'll 4-year.
4-year college
I'm not
player.
saying he can't get drafted as a senior because he could. He could be putting up 20 a game as a senior. But to me, he's a 4-year college player. Which back in the day used to be what's up. You know what I mean? Think about guys like Dame Lillard, 4-year college player, y'all. McCullough, 4-year college player. Came from smaller schools. It's nothing wrong with being a 4-year college. You can still be a star in the NBA as a 4-year college player. You know, I can name even more. I just have to think about it a little bit longer. But it's a lot of guys that end up being stars in the NBA because they were still 4-year college. Tim Duncan, 4-year college player. You know, so Kareem stayed to his senior year, even though he was back then. It just was what they did. But again, 4-year college player, bro. So nothing wrong with staying in school. They don't need the money, so why not stay? Hang out, you know. Yeah, maybe 3 years, depending on how it progress next year. Yeah, I don't. I see him being 4-year. Draymond Green, 4-year college player. Yep. There was somebody else that was a really good player that was 4 years that I was thinking about. American player that's really good now. What's his name? No, he was 2 years.
Thanks, Pastor O. Thanks for the super chat.
Creighton in a second. Oh, the Lakers 6'7" shooter. Your thoughts? Oh, that's Kareem. He talking about Scott.
I don't know that guy. I never heard of that guy. I get into him a little more. I never heard of him. Maybe Eric be knowing them college kids. Maybe he know about the kids.
Robinson, 4-year college player. You're right. Yeah, Ray Robinson was 4-year college player.
But a lot of shooters, when they come to the Lakers, they don't be good. I take a guy that's skilled and athletic any day over just like a pure shooter.
Yeah, Bayless is an idiot. I'm talking about Bronny ready now. I do think Bronny's game is more suited for the NBA than college, but I don't think he's ready for the NBA right now. I think he'd be riding the pine. They put him out there for, financial purposes, to do the movie stuff and all that, but I think he'd be riding the pine. Because think about how many people gonna come at Bronny head if he come to the league right now, just because of the dumb stuff his daddy said. Just because of the dumb stuff his daddy said. Think how many people gonna be coming at him. It'd be worse than when Lonzo came to the league.
Yeah, Lonzo, yeah.
They was coming at Lonzo's head, bro. They was coming at Lonzo's head. So imagine what they do for Bronny. They'll slap him just because they want to slap his daddy, but they scared getting their tail whooped. You know, LeBron, people forget LeBron is a big dude, y'all. That is 6'9", 260. Chisel. That is. Even if he don't know how to fight, if he can get a good lick on you, it's over for you, for most people. You know that? You know what I'm saying? So people ain't stupid, you know. And the dude is from Akron. I mean, that is a. If you ain't never been in Ohio, Akron is. It ain't nothing to write home about. I can tell you that right now. It ain't many punks that come out of Akron either. There ain't many punks that come out of that joint. I can't lie. I can't lie. Akron and Cleveland is a rough place, bro. It's a rough place. Pastor O, he is nice wing player, but they still have LeBron, Vando, Max Lewis. Yeah, Max Lewis is a guy I want to see get some more minutes, man. He's a guy that can play defense, be a good wing defender, shoot the three, athleticism. I need him to earn some minutes. That's what I need. Vice James
Yeah,
said, yeah,
I like Max Lewis.
me too. Lakers going to trade their pick anyway this year. They possibly will. I think they will. It'll be they'll pick it, but they'll give it away. In the Trae Young. I think Lakers gonna try to get Trae Young.
But hey, Elder, tell him the scenario you're telling me about Trae Young. Tell him
it's clear how this thing is all shaking out and setting up that Trae Young is gonna be a Laker man this summer. And with everything that I'm seeing, I mean, Atlanta was clear, and they doubled down and let people know we never said we had to trade DeJounte Murray. We just said these two, we don't know if they can play together. And then you're going over there and looking now, and Atlanta has like a 2-game over 500 record with Trae Young not in the lineup, with just DeJounte being the number one person. And they got a losing. They're like 9 games under 500 with Trae Young. You understand what I'm saying? So it's a setup, man. And Trae Young wants to leave. And I think the Lakers will give up. They'll have in the summer what they want. Like they can give up. And then they got a player over there. I didn't bring this part up to you, Kareem. That Johnson dude, they need to develop that. They believe he can be a star. Is it Jalen Johnson or whatever it is from Duke? Y'all remember him?
Yeah,
That
he's
dude,
good.
they think he can be a star. So they need guys around him that's not going to get in his way. That's what they want. They want guys around him that ain't going to get in his way. So when you bring in the Rui Hachimura's, when you bring in the Gabe Vincent's, when you bring in the what's his name, Austin Reeves, these guys ain't gonna hurt him from developing. And you can get 3 picks from the Lakers, if not 4. You know, I don't think they steal a young guard because they got guys over there now like Kobe Buffkin on that they can't get no minutes for, that they want to see how they do, and they only got a couple more years to figure it out. So I think the Lakers just offer them the best package and enough picks for them to let, and then everybody wins because Trae get to go where he want. Atlanta will prefer him out west instead of playing in the Eastern Conference. So I just see it. The Lakers gonna go big game hunting, and they seem way too confident. The Lakers seem way too confident. So it's been some insider stuff said that they know he probably coming in. Atlanta gonna have to blow it up. Look at the bad the season has been, y'all. Even if they make the play in, they're gonna get the.
I think Spurs gonna go after Trae hard though.
They're gonna what?
I think the Spurs gonna go after Trae Young hard.
I don't think so. And here's the thing: what do you have to give up for? And Trae Young takes the ball out of Wemby's hand. Nope, I don't see it. I don't see it at all.
I don't think so. I don't think he take the ball out of Wemby's hand.
Oh yeah, he do.
Him and Wemby would be a good pair.
Hey, I don't agree with that because Wemby's not your best screen setter, and Trae Young takes the ball out of everybody's hand now. That's the main thing they talk about now in Atlanta: how the ball moves, and everybody getting shots now, so people are happy and they're playing. Trae Young is just that type of dude, man. He is. Now playing with LeBron and playing with AD, he can't be. He gonna need them dudes. He gonna need them dudes, and they gonna need him. So I think he's a good fit with AD, not with because he's a real true post player. Not Wemby. I don't see that. I see Trae Young with the ball in his hand too much, and I would want the ball in Wemby's hand. I do. That's what I see. So, and I don't. Who they giving up? Who you got at San Antonio that is going to come close to what I'm getting from the Lakers?
If they go Vessel, that's better than anything the Lakers got.
Again,
Johnson be the best anything Lakers got.
Again,
so those two alone start. Then they got better draft picks than the Lakers.
Oh, you said Johnson and now. Why would you give up Johnson? You're Olympian. You gonna give him up? What the hell you got left? So it's just gonna be Trae. Hold on. You're gonna have Trae and Wemby because you just gave up the other players that you got Trae and Wemby. Who else? If you giving up Vessel and Johnson?
No, I ain't say both of them. I said both. You said who they got to give up. I said both.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I don't think that the league.
They give up one of them. They could give up one of them.
I don't think that Atlanta would want Vessel more than they would want Austin Reeves. I don't.
I do. They want Vessel more, I believe.
We'll see. We'll see. I don't know what Vessel's making. I don't even know what kind of. I think he just got paid, right?
I think he get like 17 a year.
Oh hell no! I can get Austin Reeves for 11 and him for 17. No, I'm good. I'm taking Austin Reeves.
Austin Reeves with 12.
Again, that's still $5 million less. Same level player to me, and I just think Austin Reeves fits better because Vessel is not really more of a. He's not a shot creator. He's more of just a shooter. He's more of a shooter. That's it. Austin Reeves can shoot and he can create his own shot. Neither one of them play defense, so that's null and void. That don't matter.
Vessel played way much better defense.
I don't know about that. I'm sorry, Kareem. I don't know about that. I haven't seen that. I haven't heard that. I don't know that. I don't know that. So, again, I just think, and then here's the thing. Now you're not making Trae Young happy. So now you're going to have problems. And I don't see Trae Young, if he can't get along with the guys that's been there, he's going to get along with Pop. I don't see it working, bro. I'm telling you. And Trae Young don't want to be in San Antonio. Why would he want to go to a smaller market than he's in now when he wants to be in a bigger market? See, it just don't fit. Teams can go after Trae, but unless you that real big market, I mean, like in the Knicks, they may have a better shot, in my opinion. You know, they can have a good shot, I think, depending on what they're trying to give up and how many picks. 29. Vessel makes 20. What? Hold on. I know that nobody. That boy making 30 million? No way.
Man. Oh, nah.
No way. That. Are you serious? Somebody gave him. Hold on. Is that a 3-year, $29 million deal? Please tell me that, because that would only be $10 million a year, and that would be more and more sense. If they paying that boy $29 million, he ain't going nowhere. He ain't worth $29 million. I'm sorry. I like the boy, but he ain't worth. Angie, please clarify that.
Yo, that's too much for him. He's not no $30 million player. That's
it look like you try to say 29-3 next year. Like he's making 29.
If he makes 29-3 next year, I know Atlanta will try to give him up real quick then, just to get off that contract. I know Atlanta won't get off that contract.
Thank you, Gregory Brown.
He make way too much money.
That's crazy. Is that 20? Oh my God. 29. Boy, he got a great agent.
Yeah, I don't know why they give him that much money. He ain't no impact player.
9.3?
He's not no impact player like that. I don't know why they do that.
I like Vessel. Don't get me wrong. I think he's a great
but he ain't nowhere near no
gutty dude, but 30 mil?
He not no player like that.
Man,
he ain't no real impact.
Hands off to his agent, bro. I'm happy he get that.
29, 27, 27.
I don't see him ever leaving the Spurs.
I didn't know he got paid that much money.
They front loaded it.
Got him mixed up with Johnson. How much Johnson got?
He signed a 5-year, $135 million extension, bro.
I don't know why the Spurs do. Like, he not that.
Now again, though, hold on. I forgot that money kicks in. So a $30 million deal is like having a low $20 million deal. So maybe that's why they did it. Remember that money kick in next year. So yeah, maybe that's why. I'm like, man, again, he's good. I wouldn't want to keep him on the Spurs. I just would have think I'd have been able to keep him for less than that. Dang.
Yeah, because nobody was giving him that. God. I let him hit the market.
Man. Wow. Whew. 30 mil. That kind of, yeah, they definitely gonna want Reeves. They definitely don't want Vessel as now. Hell no. Nobody gonna want that contract. Nah, he ain't garbage now. Vessel not garbage. It's just I don't think he worth 30 mil. I don't think he worth that. Yeah, I don't think he worth 30 mil. So, man. But yeah, I think Trae Young will be a Laker next year, man. I think Atlanta is gonna. The people love him in Atlanta, but they just don't love basketball down there like they should because they ain't got a winner. You know, I think if they do the haul with the Lakers and you put that team together and let DeJounte and this Johnson dude run that team, and you got ancillary players like Rui and Gabe Vincent possibly and Austin Reeves and all those, man, I think you stand below the cap area and you got
Lakers get trade that arena gonna be jumping.
Yeah, you got a lot of flexibility there. Okay, New York up 10, 5 minutes to go. Let's get it. Let's get it, New York. Yeah, clutch.
I don't want the Lakers. The Lakers pay them that. Lakers, that's too much money.
Man, the Lakers do that, they deserve what they get.
Come on, man, that's too much money. What they be doing?
If they do a 3-year, first off, I thought there was a darn rule against how much you could pay 38-year-olds. Like once they got to 38 and over, you can only pay them so much money. That's what I thought, but apparently not. Apparently not. If people talking about Bron,
yeah, I heard a lot of people saying that.
If he getting 150 million from the Lakers, bro, they deserve what they get.
Yeah,
they get that booger at 40-something years old, 50 million a year, bro. They deserve what they get. They deserve what they get. I can't say nothing. Yep. Go ahead, Lakers. Do what you do.
Yeah, that's too much money.
It is. It is. Way too much money. I understand you playing well, LeBron, or whatever. You just, bro, you're 40. I'm sorry. No 40-year-old is worth a max deal. Not even you. And again, I know you want it because it's all legacy. It's all legacy for you.
Oh, Kings got the Celtics tomorrow? Oh, man.
Kings got to play the Celtics tomorrow? Oh, that's 2 losses in a row.
Yeah, they beat the Celtics.
That's why the brother said what he said. But again, I think the Kings got the tiebreaker over the Lakers.
They do. They got the tiebreaker.
So they still wouldn't be in 8th place. We'd be tied with them, but they would be in 8th and we'd be in 9th.
Yeah.
Because they got the tiebreaker. They beat us Did we beat them at all this year?
Yeah, they got the tiebreaker.
Did the Lakers beat the Kings at all this year?
No.
They lost all 4 games to them.
Yeah.
Wow. Pathetic. That's pathetic.
See, and one thing about the Celtics don't have letdowns like that. Celtics gonna beat the Kings tomorrow.
They should because they got they're clear. I wouldn't be playing my guys. If I'm the Celtics, I wouldn't be playing my guys because they already clinched first place no matter what. So all my guys will be sitting these last few games. I wouldn't be playing them right now.
Yeah, Celtics, yeah, they should sit their guys. Especially Porzingis.
I wouldn't be playing them. None of them. If you was Lakers, what would you do? What would you offer Bron? 3-year, 90. Team option on the 3rd year. I mean, you know, I'm just, man. I think he's worth about 30 mil right now, the way he's playing. What you think he's worth, Kareem?
I agree about 30.
Hey, Bron been, I gotta be a buck. I gotta keep it a buck. That jumper been wet, and he been stepping up in these games, late in these games where Lakers need buckets and all that. He been stepping up. That's disrespectful. Come on, bro. The man 40, bro. He's 40. What you mean it's disrespectful? You offer a 40-year-old $100 million contract to his 43rd birthday. That's not disrespectful. It's not disrespectful. I'm definitely not doing no 2-year 89. That's $45 million a year, bro. Hell no. Hell no. I'm not paying Bron in the 40s, bro. He got this 51 million that he's getting next year, and that after that, bro, you got to be at your age. You got to be a very team friendly contract for me, or I don't want to, brother. I have to let you go. You free to walk, brother. I'm sorry. I understand who you are, but brother, I ain't. Hey, eventually the shit gonna wear off, bro. Eventually your body gonna.
Yeah.
It's gonna have to get there, and it ain't gonna happen while I'm committed to $150 million to you and destroy my team. You are 40. I don't care how good you're playing. You're 40, bro. Sorry. We're not talking. So take it. Hey, go. I'm sorry, brother. I want you here. But if you're not even thinking, if you're not doing a team friendly, you got all the money in the world, bro. You got all the money in the world. So if it's about winning, I need you at 40 to take a team friendly contract. If you ain't willing to do that, hey, good luck with you at the Knicks, brother. We wouldn't have much negotiation. I wouldn't be having much negotiation with LeBron's people. They wouldn't be calling me, talking to me at all. They would be playing the media, trying to make me look bad, which I wouldn't give two shits because I'm the Lakers.
What?
No. She gave Kobe $25 million, bro, and Kobe earned that. Kobe had 20 years with the Lakers. He earned that money. Don't get it twisted, bro. He gave him 5 chips. I could easily justify that. And she was making 10 times more than that with Kobe. And she knew those teams weren't trying to win anyway. These teams are trying to win. LeBron ain't earned that kind of money with the Lakers. So, no, don't compare him to Kobe when it comes to the Lakers. Now, his career, hey, go back and get it from Cleveland then. Shit, you spend the majority of your time there. Go get it from Cleveland if that's the case. But I'm not doing it. I'm not for a 40-year-old, bro. I'm not doing it. Because, again, that would totally shackle my team. I got 2 men making $50 million, him and Anthony Davis. No. Anthony, I can justify just because his age. He's 30, 31. I can't do that with a 40-year-old, bro. Sorry. And Anthony Davis is the anchor of my defense. Sorry, bro. I don't care what Kobe could have been averaging 2, okay? He could have been averaging 2. He earned it. Those teams was not trying to win, and she had the money to give Kobe.
I don't want to give LeBron a 3-year deal anyway.
Yeah, so Kobe earned
2
it.
years about right, man.
That's why he got, 3 statues out front. He earned it. He earned it. Just like Jordan earned it. That's why the Bulls gave him $30 million contract years from last year's. Kobe earned it. The biggest difference is they knew the Lakers wasn't trying to compete to win. 76ers beat the Heat. Good job, 76ers. Good job, 76ers. These are big games today. It was 5-6 games. These are all big games today. So the Knicks win. 76ers win. Where we at with the Sacramento game, y'all? No, not Sacramento. Golden State. They blowing out Houston, right? They blowing out Houston. These some big games. So if we trading for Trae Young, do we resign? Yes. See, if I'm the Lakers, I'd do that. I would resign D'Lo if I was them. Yep. I resign D'Lo. D'Lo can play off the ball, y'all. He can play the 2. He can play that position. Now, the only problem is my backcourt is even worse defensively with them, too. It's even worse than him and but the offense is stupid with them, too. The offense is stupid. So that's what you're going to have to hang your hat on, that I'm going to be so much better offensively, with Trae than I am with Austin Reeves. And Trae, he stayed downhill, y'all. He got the floater. He put pressure on you. Trae put pressure on you. And then he got LeBron and AD. Trae good with the alleys, bro. It's kind of going to be unfair with him and AD in that pick and roll, him and LeBron in pick and roll, bro. That's just going to be unfair. Because Trae Young, an offensive beast, y'all. I can't deny it. That boy and he stretched the floor. I mean, you got to guard him 40 feet away from the basket. You imagine how open, Elder, would you like the Trae Young trade? Yeah, I warmed up to it. I don't care for guards like that. But the way this team is and knowing how the Lakers are, I actually think out of these shoot first guards that he is the best fit. I would rather have Trae Young over Donovan Mitchell. I would. Which I don't think Donovan Mitchell coming to LA. He don't have no desire to come there. But I know that name kept coming up. But I would rather have Trae Young over Donovan Mitchell. Especially if I'm keeping Vando, Christie, guys like that can play defense. Yeah, I'm definitely doing that. Well, I mean, we're not going to have – probably Gabe is going to be in the trade, y'all. And then you're not going to have Spencer Dinwiddie. So they're going to have to find another on-ball defender. Hopefully Chris Nunn from Mustang can come over and sign with the Lakers. Was it Nunn? No, Dunn with Utah. What the hell? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Oh, okay. I thought my thing went out real quick. I'm like, what happened? Yeah. Can you get anyone else from the Hawks? It depends on the contract.
With Trae Young, it's like it's gonna be hard. I doubt it, but we'd be scrapping up money to match to get him.
Yeah, I just don't know if there's a contract.
Unless
there's a contract they're trying to get rid of, they may want to throw that in the deal, and the Lakers have to pony up another player to do it. Hey, Kareem, hold it down for a hot minute for me, all right?
All right. Yeah, we definitely have to throw Gabe in there. Because only contracts, because D'Lo pretty much won't probably be in the deal. So it'd be like Reeves, Rui, and Gabe. So that's the thing about that. He said Braun for cigar. Nah, Braun ain't getting traded. He ain't getting traded. Braun contract gonna be over with, so it's gonna be hard to move him. So we ain't gonna be able to move Braun. The Pelicans said they're gonna take the first seed. That's big right there.
They're gonna take the what?
No, he asked if the Pelicans gonna take the first. I think they're gonna. I don't think they're gonna want this year draft pick.
No,
they're gonna want next year, 2025. The 25 would be a deep draft.
It makes no sense for them to want this year when the Lakers are gonna be pretty much in the playoffs, and it makes no sense. And it's a weak draft, so it makes no sense for the Pelicans to take the pick this year. No sense. Why not take the chance and see what happens with the Lakers next year?
And they got a lot of young players already, so I don't think they want to bring.
Unless they know, hey, they're finna get Trae Young, the Lakers gonna be real good. We'd be better off taking this year's pick and getting a mid-level guy instead of getting a late 20s pick next year. That's the only thing I can think of.
Bogey make like $20 million. That's like almost $70 million in contracts. Could Trae make what, 40 something?
He make 37 or something like that. 40, 37. I think 37. I think. Wait, Angie, when you need her. Get off the phone, Angie. No, I'm playing.
And Bogey made like 20. No.
Yeah, I think he made 20, 18, 20.
When it comes to somebody like Trae, don't expect there's gonna be another contract because that's gonna be a lot of contracts. Well,
there won't be no big contracts. We won't have to do a sign and trade because he's already in the contract. Unless they're talking about something different. I see somebody saying sign and trade, but the Lakers wouldn't have to do a sign and trade with him. He's under contract. And all our guys that we're trading would be under contract. The only one that's not is they try to get D'Lo. And if he opts in, that means, is he eligible to be traded right then? If he opts in?
He said Trae getting 47 next year.
47? Damn, I didn't know that.
Ain't gonna be to add nobody with him.
Man. Yeah, that's gonna have to be Reeves, Rui, and Gabe.
That's what I'm saying. We can't really do too much after that.
Yeah, well, think about it. Reeves and Rui, 12 and 15. That's only 27. Gabe that's only 38, y'all. We got another 10 million to come up.
Yeah, that's what I said. Don't expect the Lakers gonna get anybody else.
No, it's gonna be a 4-for-1 deal. They would love to throw D'Lo in that deal if they could, because he eats up a lot of the salary. They're gonna have to. I don't know how you do that though.
But he's saying 40. Trae getting 40 this year.
47, he said, right?
But
no, see, that's what Eric, he said 40, 43, 46, and 49 with 4 years left on good. So it's 40.
Now with the 40, the Lakers will be able to do it with the draft.
Yeah, they can do that. We're there already. With those 3 picks, we're already there. So yeah. That's what I thought it was. 40, 41. Yeah. That's what I thought.
I'm like, damn, 47. Now Reeves don't go up to 15 next year. I think he go to close to 13. I think like 12.6 or something like that. He's not going to 15. Rui, I think, going to like 18, I believe. Yeah, that's too much for one player. Yeah, you have to have some impact for me, man. If I be a GM, man, if they have arbitration, a lot of these guys would be sick. I like arbitration.
Yeah, for baseball.
Yeah, I like it. I think Rui is at 17, 18 next year. 17, I think, next year. Yeah, see, Rui's 12.9. New third, that's 13. Rui 17. I knew that. That he was like 13 at 13, Reeves.
Oh yeah. Ooh, let's see. Rui 12.9. Oh no, Reeves.
Yeah, 12.9 is 13 million. And that's 17. But you gotta look at it like this. Lakers always gonna get a lot of guys on minimum that I think can produce. And Lakers lately been getting younger guys on the minimum. Guys in their 20s. They're getting guys in their 20s. So before, Lakers getting guys like over the hill, guys like Carmelo Anthony, Trevor Ariza. Now they're getting guys in their 20s. Huh? I think Lakers would be fine if they do that with Trey. Yeah, Rockets season may be over. Exactly. It'd be something like exactly like Phoenix did. I agree. But we'll still have Vanderbilt. See, the good thing about that, you'll still have Vanderbilt. You'll have then you have the two rookies for this year. Homeboy named Hood Safino and Max Lewis. They'll probably re-sign Max Christie. And Christian Woods is on a basically 2-year deal. He picking up his 2-year deal. Christian Wood gonna pick up his 2-year deal. So you have Christian Wood, and then Jackson Hayes is he on a 2-year deal. He could opt out, but I don't see that happening. Valanciunas, he I got him getting probably like by 12, 13 million next year. He out the Lakers price range. He said how much each first round pick worth. I don't know. Yeah, they might let Woods go. Considering all what's going on, yeah, I kind of agree. But there's always going to be players out there for the Lakers at that minimum contract. Always. You might get guys like Whitty back. Yeah, so it's going to be guys. See, she said Woods, Hayes, Reddish all have 2-year minimum with play option. And I don't think Woods going to opt out. I don't think he's going to opt out. I think he going through a lot. I don't see Woods opting out. And Hayes a possibility. And Reddish, yeah, I like Valanciunas, but I don't see that happening. The Woods come back in the playoffs. See, they had to play good in order to get a contract. They had to play good to get a contract. Because right now, he ain't looking good. He got in trouble with that girl. Even though it was her fault. But just the timing of that happened. I think the draft gonna have like a lot of solid players, I think. Like far as older players. But Zach Edey, I agree. He kind of remind me of Zubac. He's big though. I think he's gonna be decent. I think he's decent. You think he's better than Zubac? He's bigger. He's like 4 inches. I think yeah, Kings just lost. I think the Lakers need somebody athletic and they need to just look and see who'll be like the best fit next to AD. Because I don't really like AD at that center. I really don't. Yeah, it is. I agree. It's a lot of players. There's a lot of solid players right now, serviceable players. It's definitely that. That's what I said. The Lakers are type team. They can have like 3 max players and fill a roster spots and still have a good team. Because you still have Vando, and then you can fill out your roster. They always get good players at minimum contracts. Just look at our roster. We got Dinwiddie. We got a lot of guys right now, minimum deals, and they might not get too much more money. So it makes sense for them to stay. Nas Reeves, I think, would have been perfect. Nick T, yeah, I agree. I think Lakers could be solid in the playoff. If I'm a team, I would want to play the Lakers. Oh yeah, you're right. Y'all see this? This is true, and this could be crucial right here. He said that second apron depend on what Braun does. That is big right there. I agree 100% with you saying. That second apron can really, I don't think the Lakers Kenny Buston want to deal with that. I think that's a problem. I think that can be a problem. That is big right there. I forgot all about that. You're right. That second apron is big. You got to really watch that second apron for the Lakers. We're not dealing with who
Leo could come in here. Cut that TV off.
Yeah, my bad, peoples. Yeah, I think the Lakers definitely need a center. I'm curious how this thing. Yeah, there's a lot going on. Yeah, I'm gonna make a run out. I may pull back up probably another hour. Well, I definitely gonna do more videos. Appreciate everybody coming through. Go ahead. What you doing? Go on.